Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Late Night Tips. Today we're going to go through something very basic. Is the Octatrack Midi setup, which actually was extremely tricky when I first got the Octatrack. It took me some time to set it up, like 2 days of reading through the manual. It wasn't easy. Right now it seems very simple. So I'm just going to walk you through a couple of steps that are involved in that. All right. So first of all, you want to decide on which channel you want the Octatrack to listen. In my case, because I'm using the splitter, the MIDI merger, to connect a couple of signals into my Octatrack. I settled on channel 10. I'm using channel 10 mostly because I'm using the Alesis perk pad in here, which is hardwired to channel 10. So that's why the Octatrack is listening on channel 10. So the perk pad is set to channel 10. My keyboard is set to channel 10. And Ableton Live, when I need to sync it to, sends on all channels. So it's irrelevant. So let's go to our MIDI setup in here and see the channels. So I set up the auto channel to channel 10. And right now it should work, should receive MIDI. And then I go to my MIDI setting in here and I decide which MIDI track I want to talk to which instrument in my setup. So for example, I'm going to the note menu, advanced menu, and I select the channel. So usually how I set it up is track 1 talks to the Moog, so it's on channel 10. Channel 2 wants to talk to the MS-20, which is also hardwired to channel 1, so that's that. Channel 3, I'm going to set it so that it communicates with the Monomachine. That's good. And then channel 5 is going to communicate with the Nord drum, and also channel 5 as well. With the Nord drum, I need to always press to accept, otherwise it's not going to remember. So when I set the channel, and then the Elektron listens to all 16 channels. So and it always listens. I mean, there are some filtering options, but they're complicated. So how I set it up is that I have my default setting in here that has everything muted in here, but only listens on the last 4 channels. So those are the ones that I use. So it's 16, 15, 14, and 13. And I'm going to set this up to channel 13 so that I can use it with the Elektron. And right now, it should be very simple. This should work. The Moog. The MS-20. Yep. The Monomachine. Yep. Now the Nord drum. Yep. Okay. Also the Nord drum. And here is the Elektron. Doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Works. Alright, so that's the basic MIDI setup. That's really all you need to do if you want this to work as a host. Have fun.